no power steering.
Yeah, of course. Oh, back in 1972.
So this is a 1972 Dodge Challenger, but it doesn't have a 1972 motor.
No, the motor is 1969.
And it's a 426 Hemi. The
Yes.
big boy.
Big boy.
The one to rule them all, as they say in Lord of the Rings.
Also, we found out that the front end has been changed to look like a 1971 Challenger. And I guess the reason for that was the original owner, or the previous owner, wanted to look like a 1971 because that was the last year that they offered the Hemis in the Challenger.
This thing is an absolute beast. So we are out on the public roads. It's something that's got a hell of a lot of power. So this has a 3-speed ratchet shifter, which it's an automatic, but it does require you to shift. So now we're in first.
Is it showing
Yep.
the gears? Oh, okay.
There's
yeah.
a little indicator down here
Yeah, I
that tells
see
you
that.
what gear you're in. So now we're sitting neutral.
This thing is so loud, it's not even funny.
Yeah. This thing will definitely attract attention. You know, it's funny, if I just don't hit the gas, it's not that loud.
Yeah. I know, once you hit the gas, you almost can't even have a conversation in here.
No.
But watch the brakes, I'm sure they're not
Brakes are a little
not spectacular.
a little old.
1972 spec.
Yeah. As we come in here, down to 1. Might be in neutral. There we go. That was not even half throttle. Not even half.
You got a little spin on it.
We got a little spin. This thing has a ridiculous amount of power.
Yes. I don't even know what the actual figures are because it's never been dynoed. But we're guessing probably 600, 650.
It's got to be.
Maybe more. We don't know.
So Mopar, when they originally put out the 426 Hemi, rated it at 425 horsepower, but everybody kind of knew that that was not really the actual horsepower.
Yeah.
That it was way higher than that. And this motor has already been built. It's got a 1050 Dominator carburetor on top of a high-rise manifold on top of a built 426 Hemi. So this thing is definitely not stock. I feel good that we have a roll cage back here, just in case. It gives you that extra sense of security.
Yeah, but you only got a lap belt, and I don't have anything.
Yeah, you're at mercy's end, man.
And driving so many years with a seatbelt, I feel naked.
All right. This is just to kind of get a feel for what this thing is like.
Yeah.
Coming off the line.
All right, hit it.
First gear. Well, it picks up stones like crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Holy cow. That's insane. You want something that you can take to the track, or that you can just take to car shows and show off. You will be the talk of the town in this car.
It's definitely a piece of nostalgia here.
Yeah.
You got the 426 Hemi, original 1969, and although obviously the value of the car suffers a little bit because the engine doesn't match the body, but finding these components in one car, a single car with matching numbers, is next to impossible, and also worth probably hundreds of thousands, if not millions.
That's the problem, is that the 70 to 74 E-body Mopar has always been my favorite car. Challengers and the Kugas. And this really is the quintessential muscle car, the quintessential pony car of its era, because it wasn't the first pony car, but when Dodge and Chrysler finally got it right in 1970 with this design, with the 426 Hemi in this awesome looking package. They really hit the nail on the head. And then it was only around for 2 years basically with the big motors until 1972 came around and the insurance.
The gasoline, EPA, all that kind of just made everything go away. Yeah.
So those cars are the most desirable and hence the most valuable. And you know, I've wanted one ever since I was a kid, and you just can't touch them.
Yeah.
You just can't touch
an
them.
original Hemi Cuda, for example, goes for millions.
Millions. So the 1971 Hemi Cuda convertible, there's 7 left in the country. I think the last one sold for $4.2 or $5 million.
Yeah.
So this is a way to get into a car like this in an affordable manner. It's something that's just completely outrageous. You know, while there is no hood on it today, there is a hood.
It does come with a hood. It's fiberglass and it lifts off. It's funny how you have to like baby it, because if you get it too much gas, it's just gone.
Yeah. Really, this thing deserves to be at a racetrack. We're not allowed to do that today, but if someone to get this thing to a racetrack, I think it's where it would be most at home. But it's got these huge. This is the original Dodge Demon.
Yes.
This is what that is.
This is the original Dodge Demon. You just never get tired of that.
No, that never gets old. Yeah, it's got the big Mickey Thompson cheater slicks in the back. It's got little tiny tires in the front. It's built for straight line speed. This is the original Dodge Demon, and there's definitely something just absolutely special about this car specifically, but this genre of car, with Dodge coming back and saying, look, we're going back to our roots, we're going back to where we were hitting home runs.
Yeah.
And we're going to build an 800 plus horsepower drag strip monster.
And it totally makes sense, and that's why they're doing that now. Because this was where they excelled at.
Yeah, this
Even
is Dodge's
back in 1970, this is where they excelled at, and they figured, look, we're not competing against the Camaro ZL1, we're not competing against the Mustang GT350 and Cobra. So let's go back to our roots, and let's go for that 0 to 60 and quarter-mile times where they used to be king.
Yeah, and it just absolutely was the king of the drag strip. The 426 Hemi just absolutely dominated in drag strips in the late 60s, early 70s, and then thereafter as just nobody could compete with them.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's funny because the hardest part about that, keeping that car going on the racetrack, was always its dual quad carburetor system, which required a lot of tuning. So with this, the Dominator 1050, you're getting more fuel through and less jets to mess with and less tuning to do. So it's going to be a much better performing fuel setup on this one.
It's funny getting all the looks.
Yeah, you get
especially like from a Mustang guy and stuff, and they're just looking at this thing like,
it's a double take. It's what the
F was that?
And actually, honestly, it doesn't drive all that bad. The steering is not very quick. So there's a lot more steering input before the car starts to turn.
Yeah.
But it's not that heavy for being manual steering. I expected it to be a lot worse. I've driven.
Well, also don't forget the tires are very thin.
Yeah, so you got less rubber.
You got a lot less rubber to move around. If you put the same size, like a decent sized tire, I'm sure it'd be a lot worse.
Because I've driven the 1971 Charger with manual steering, and that thing was a workout.
Yeah, but that was the whole point as to why. That was the whole point as to why you put the skinny tires in the front.
Yeah. Take that weight off.
And also because you basically, it's a straight line car. You don't even need to steer.
No.
Technically.
No. You just got to keep it pointed in the general direction you want to go. And I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure drum brakes all the way around on this thing.
Yeah, drum brakes, absolutely. Now that you've had a couple stops in, how do the brakes feel?
Like they're not even there. We definitely are used to brakes that can stop 60 in like, you know, around 100 feet, maybe even a little less. Today's performance improved cars and the brakes that are on them are insane. This is definitely showing its considerable age. They basically feel like you're stopping with wood or feet. But once you get used to it, you just got to give yourself that extra space to come to a stop.
Yeah. Just hope no one comes in front of you.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully you're loud enough to deter
Yes, exactly.
anybody from cutting anywhere near in front of you. Yeah, that's nowhere even near full throttle. This thing is just, it's like an angry,
It's angry. Very angry.
angry big cat. Just a lion that's roaring to get out of his way.
Well, I will say though, even with that huge Dominator air filter on top, visibility is pretty damn good.
Yeah. Look at that. The A-pillars.
A-pillars are tiny. Obviously, in that era, there wasn't that whole, oh, if you flip the car over, how is it going to withstand the crash mentality?
Yeah, that wasn't really a concern back then. And the rear visibility is just fine. No problems there at all.
What was that?
This on a slalom course would just kill coast. Just kill every cone you put in its way. There's no way this thing can do a slalom. Oh, the noise is just beautiful.
It's intoxicating, actually.
Yeah. So what do you think, Paul? Is this a Sons of Speed worthy car or what?
This is definitely a Sons of Speed worthy car. But this is definitely a drag strip car, and you will have tons and tons of fun at the drag strip with this car.
Yeah, if you've got the budget for more than one type of vehicle, you need something like this in your stable.
Exactly, and that's the whole point. It's like, you know, you can get a nice Corvette or Camaro ZL1 or Ford GT350 for the track. Awesome track cars, all of them. But if you want to just have that fun 0 to quarter mile all day, you just can't beat a car like this.
No, this is a ultimate grocery getter, and actually they have some pretty good trunk space. So, you know, if you had to go get some groceries and you just, you know, there's no twisties in your path, you'd almost rather have something like this and just kind of goose it off the line and really get the benefit of that engine. Solid engine. Well, thanks for joining us on this awesome drive of this 1972 Hemi Challenger. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did taking this thing out. And yeah, we can't wait to bring you more cars like this in the future. So for Sons of Speed, this has been Brendan
And Paul.
and we will definitely see you next time.
Alright, thanks for watching, and don't forget to click that subscribe button right there. And check out the rest of our channel for more great videos.